Tracks Production.
Yeah, President, let's go. I'm raw. Rock with me. President, I'm raw. Let's go. Alright, listen, it's a new day. We're about to get it right. I keep a good stamp. My homie get it soft and white. You gon'
Peace, family. What's good? It's your man, Go City Razor, aka President Double OG. You feel me? Today I just want to vent a little bit because I feel like a lot of dudes be fans out here, fans, like literally riding dick. People you don't even know, just fans. It's a lot been going on in my city, and I ain't even gonna say I'm losing respect. I really ain't respect a lot of these dudes, but now it's just fully exposed. Dudes be legit fans. Right? Me, I'm nobody's fan. I'm from 12th Ave and 7th Street via Georgia King Village, right? Grew up in Georgia King Village, drifted to 12th Ave and 7th Street. I started in Georgia King Village. I used to fight them a lot, right? I wasn't ever soft. All of them will tell you I used to always be fighting them. And then I would start going to school at 8th Street. And then I realized like the dudes from 8th Street was wilder than dudes from the Ville at the time. So I started hanging with the wild dudes. That's why I left out the village. But then I came back to the village. Then when I started selling drugs, I noticed in Georgia King Village, if you got a cell and you go to your stash, they'll run up on your cell and take your cell. Like they was cutthroat. They used to get money. Don't get it twisted. The village money was coming crazy. The whole neighborhood village was getting crazy bread at the time, right? Probably still do. I don't know. I'm out of touch with the Ville right now. I left because I ain't like the way they did their business. And I already knew I was going to be fighting the guys I grew up with. So I went on 12th Ave because I was like cool with Malik, Al Sadiq, Naeem, Kenya, a couple of my guys, we was real tight. G, you know what I mean? So, Fool, King, aka Uki, all my guys, right? Nobody sell drugs no more, so I ain't putting nobody names out there. That's gonna be crazy. Anyway, that's why I went to 12th Ave and started getting money. Now, when I started doing time and everything, like I was doing time and like dudes that's from the projects, when the project was up, they'd be telling me like my OGs was soft, getting robbed and this and that. I wasn't trying to hit. I used to be fighting over that. Like I always held it down. I always held my strip down. I always was live. I always rep where I was from. When you young, that's what you did. It wasn't no gangs. It was a few Muslims, but Muslims wasn't like the gang, kind of gangish how they is in prison, no disrespect, but y'all know how y'all be moving. It wasn't like that. It wasn't no Bloods, no Crips, none of that. It was where you was from. And then after you was from North, because we was the deepest, then it was where you represent in North. So at the time where I was from, where I was repping 12th Ave, we ain't really hold no weight. So we used to get it in. Me, Lil Sharif, Ronnie, a bunch of us, we was getting it in. And we used to be with 11th Ave, 12th Ave, Dawu. A couple of us was getting it in. We start changing the narrative of the number blocks. We start changing the narrative. You know, and you know, my cousin Marco came around that area around in the early 90s. We start changing the narrative. We start doing what we had to do. We start repping for the number blocks. I never was nobody's fan though, right? I'm from 12th Ave and 7th Street, via Georgia King. Bro, I'm nobody's fan. If I don't know you, I don't know you. I'm not about to be nobody's fan. That junk is throwing me off, throwing me way off, right? Now, what I'm saying is, like when you knocked off, right? When you knocked off in the old heads where I just left, right? You knocked off around the old heads. You would have the old heads be cool. They know the rules. They been down 20 years, stuff like that. You know, they run into jail. Then soon as a Gump or a Pump come on the tier, they expose themselves. Then you be like, oh, nah. You got to cut them off after that because now I know who you really is. It's the same thing on the streets. Dudes be real live fans. That's feminine as hell. You don't know somebody. How you they fan? How you they fan? Like for me, I gotta meet you. If I meet you, it gotta be organic. I'm not going to seek nobody. It has to be organic. And when I meet you, it has to be organic. Or I'll never meet you. I'm not looking forward to meeting nobody. Right? Right? It gotta be organic. I'm not nobody's fan, man. And I ain't trying to say like I'm that or which I believe I am, but I know it's probably dudes tougher than me or tough as me or was doing their thing during the times I was doing my thing. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just telling you how I was. Like I always got it in, right? Always got it in, always fighting. Look at my skin. Look at my face. Look at my face. My skin is beautiful. No scars. Always fighting, no scars. Always fighting. People that know me are vouch for that. Always fighting. Look at me. I could fight. That's why look at my skin. I could fight. That's why I ain't bruised up. I could fight, right? I never been nobody fan. Now, people would say, you grown, what that got to do with now? I'm talking about the core of being real, because you got to understand, you don't be real when you old. Nah, it's a core, it's a seed, it's roots to being real. So when I was in the ground, when I was a seed, spreading my roots, growing up, that's how I was. I was solid. That's why I speak on that. So I can let you know the core, the root of where real come from. Real don't just come from what you showing right now. You feel me? You just don't pop up. What's your roots? What's your roots? I'm nobody's fan, right? That's why, if you notice, my episodes always leaning more towards agreeing with women, right? Why I agree with women? Because you dudes is clowns. Real, y'all clowns. Y'all clowns and y'all acting like y'all real. What's your roots? What's your roots? What's your struggle? You know, Farrakhan says struggle bring you close to God. What's your struggle? When did you have to stick your chest out? I remember when I was young, I think I was like 15. Me, my little man named Ron, rest in peace. Lil Ronnie was there a little bit too. I don't know if Lil Ronnie was there when we was beefing with Newark, New Jersey. We was beefing with Patterson, Camden. Excuse me. That's already Patterson, Camden already make it deep. And pause. All the other towns, except for Atlantic City, for some reason, Atlantic City always was rolling with Newark. I don't know why it was like that. They had the whole room. The police put us in a little room because it was only a few of us. It was like maybe 6 or 7 of us. I think Lil Ronnie was there. I wasn't sure. But I know Nate Ron was there. Rest in peace. And I used to make sure Nate Ron was always good. So we was stuck in a room. They had the big room with the TV, the ping pong table, and everything because it was deep. Officers told us not to go in there. So I'm like, man, I'm going in that room, yo. You feel me? I walks out the room, make up an excuse I needed to go get the garbage can out there while they was talking about me. You feel me? Went, took the garbage can, jumped at the main dude. He jumped back. I laughed, took the garbage can, walked out. Nobody touched me. Nobody touched me. Why? Because they know. They know. That's what I'm talking about, roots. Now, people that's women, y'all might object to this. Y'all might not be feeling it, but you don't understand. This is the part of being a man. This is a part of leadership. This is a part of being in the trenches and standing up. This is a part of rising to the crop when there's drama. Because like I said, you could be responsible and rise to the top and look the part, but where your roots at? For me, where your roots at? I ain't nobody's fan. And like women, y'all don't necessarily see what we see as being solid. You don't see what we see, so you accept these guys, and then they trick you, and then you be hating them because you ain't see the roots. I'm here to teach you. Just pay attention. I'm going to always give you the real. Like, whoever dealt with me and know me, they're going to vouch for it. I promise they're going to vouch for it. If they say anything bad, they might say, he ain't that tough. And that's if they don't know me. But if they know me, they going to vouch for it. If they from my hood, they going to vouch. That don't mean they soft. They just got to be honest. Like, yeah, he was holding it down. You couldn't come on a block when he had the block, whether you know him or not. If you came out there, you was trying to eat, you had to have his stuff, or you had to be one of the original people from out there. Or he was going to smack you, or chase you off, or dump on you, whatever I had to do. You wasn't coming on my block. That's how I was raised. That's how I was raised. I had to fight tooth and nail to start hustling on my block, and I'll be damned if I was going to let somebody just come on my block. That's how I was raised, right? King of the Hill style, right? So now I'm out of that. Now I'm in this area, right? But my big bro, I talked to my big bro in the feds. My big bro said, keep it up. He said, you talking for us, keep it up. I got you, big bro. I got you. My little bro, but he the big, he do his thing, but I'm older than him, so I'm calling him little bro, no disrespect. He said the same thing. He said, yo, keep rocking, bro. Keep rocking. I got you. Don't give up. Keep rocking. Guess what? I'm going to keep hitting y'all in the head. Sooner or later, I'm going to pop. Sooner or later, I'm going to pop. When I pop, I'm exposing all the fans. I respect, big homie.
Let's go. You ain't as bad as you say you are. I got dudes that'll leave you with a pretty scar. We came up broke and this is just who we are. I had dreams of